Ellen,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
응답하라
Yeochin.
여친. Go to the into the shil.
Talk to the come to the Jew. Oh, Jane.
Did you survive the heat yesterday?
It is so well, yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'm really proud.
Yeah.
I got ahead
Uh-huh.
of the heat wave
Uh-huh.
and purchased AC.
Oh, good, because you don't have
For-
central AC at your
Right.
house.
Well, for just our room.
Got it.
So we have the upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the middle.
Yep.
And then the basement. The
Yes.
basement's always cool enough.
Yes.
Not a problem.
Yep.
The living room can get a little hot.
Yeah.
But again, we're in the forest.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It does get hot. It did get hot.
You do have a lot of tree coverage,
Yeah.
which is
We have a lot of
so
shade.
nice. Yeah.
But the upstairs is a boiler.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't even go up there.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I need to be able to go to my room.
Oh, yeah.
So we installed one of those AC. It looks gigantic. It's
no,
horrendous.
I know that you're talking
Yeah.
about. It's on the floor.
Yeah,
and
and
there's
it's got
a
a giant
duct,
pipe.
right?
Yeah.
And then you put it in the window. We have 3 of those
Wow. Okay.
for a
So-
small house. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just bought one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's done wonders to the room. I
Yes.
can be in the room. Totally worth it.
Yep.
And now we're debating, is it worth it getting one for the living room?
Mm-hmm.
I
I
won't.
say it's worth it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking
It's worth it.
maybe we should.
Yeah.
Because the summers are just getting hotter.
It's crazy. And I cannot believe that when we moved into the house that we're in now, all the windows were painted shut and hardware removed. So we were unable to open the windows at all for the first summer we were in that house.
What?
And that was a summer.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, Ellen. I think these people who lived there, I don't think they were human because they had no spice cabinet in the kitchen. And they had no closets in the rooms.
What?
So they didn't wear clothes. They didn't cook. And I think they were like cold-blooded or something because the windows were painted shut. And I was like, what was your plan here? And
Oh my God.
they've been there for like 10 years.
They were vampires.
They were vampires. And I'm like,
They were white people, clearly.
oh, clearly. I mean, I had a panic attack trying to just like unload my spices. And I was like, there is no pantry here. So,
Wow.
we had to last minute just get a contractor to like redo the kitchen,
Crazy.
the bathroom. But anyways, like
Did they have children? Do you know?
yes, they had 2 kids. They were about Bennett and Ruby's age now when they moved out. So those kids like grew up there.
What?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
And the basement is cool.
Yeah.
So maybe they just stayed in the basement, but
But no open windows?
no open windows.
I circulate my air out
Uh-huh.
like practically every day.
Oh, I know.
That's insane.
So we have a whole method now. I mean, mind you, we had to like redo the windows and then we had to, still no central AC, but every summer we've gotten like one more AC unit.
yeah.
So now we have like one in Ruby's room, one in my room,
Yeah.
and one in the living room. And that's kind of enough to circulate the
Yeah.
air. But this time we also brought up the fans. Because we used to just do fans before we had the
Right.
AC units. And
Right.
the fans help just to move that.
Yeah. And that
air
used to be
conditioned
enough.
air.
That
Yeah,
used
and
to
that
be
used to be
enough.
enough. Yeah.
And now, global warming,
Oh my God.
our summers are hot.
Yeah, yeah. And like you're in the house, but and it's cool, the AC is running, but you still don't feel cool. Like you can totally tell that it's simmering hot outside.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it still feels
Because it's
like
still,
if you move too
humid.
much,
Yeah.
then you're
Yeah.
done for.
Mm-hmm. And, I did no cooking, microwave
Oh
only.
yeah. The other day
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not cooking.
Uh-uh.
Bring something.
Yeah.
Like there's
But
no
like
way.
even if you want to make naengmyeon, I'm like, that's going to heat up the house because you have to boil the
Yeah.
noodles.
I'm like, no, we cannot.
No.
Yeah,
Just
agreed.
like sandwiches and stuff.
agreed. So
But-
we have to prepare
Yeah.
for hot mom summer, not in the way that a hot girl summer
Mm,
works, but like
hot, literal.
yeah, physically we have
hot
to
flash.
survive.
Mhm,
In
mhm.
addition to our perimenopause,
Yes.
real.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the nighttime was hard because it's just like I just can't like temperature control.
Yeah.
And Oh,
I know, because
anyways.
it jumps down
Yeah.
or it falls below and you're like, "Wait, now I'm cold."
Well, you still like I'm still that Korean. I'm still my father's daughter who believes in Korean fan death.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
And that also applies to AC. Is like I'm not going to turn off the air and then have the AC running cuz the AC essentially works like a fan,
Right.
but it's like cooled air.
Yeah.
And so we don't run it at night and we
Oh, you
just
don't run it.
no. Well, it'll be on a timer maybe for like a couple of hours before we fall asleep, but
Oh.
then sometimes I'll wake up because I'm in a sweat.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
actually, oh, so it doesn't matter. I thought it. So Adonis has a thing
Yeah.
about where we stayed once, and there was a fan above the bed, which I think is super creepy.
Yeah.
So he's like, no fan
Okay.
turned on.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're saying any fan.
I feel like any fan just cuz it just carried that paranoia carried over. Yeah.
Wow. And the idea is what? Like, if there's a fan going, how can it kill you? If it's not direct, I was thinking it was directly over the bed, but you're saying.
It has something to do with like the air circulation and the temperature dropping and
Interesting. I didn't even know that, and I'm
my
Korean.
dad who's an engineer, like
Oh, okay.
literal rocket scientist.
Yeah.
He just had always warned me, like, when I lived alone,
Yeah,
he would
yeah,
always,
yeah.
and it's
Don't do
hot.
it.
He's like, just always 선풍기 끄고 자. And I
Mm.
was like, what? I can't. What? What are you talking
There
about?
must be like
And
a
he's like, 아니야.
case.
He's like, 그거 있어, 그거 있어, 그런 거 있어.
So there must be a Korean person that died.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't
then
know
he's
what-
also that generation where it was like,
the whole,
연탄
like-
gas and like there were a lot of
Oh.
silent killers.
Well, and 연탄 gas is still like one of the
Carbon monoxide.
yeah, one of the leading ways to suicide
Off yourself
in
yes,
Korea,
yes,
and
yes.
suicide is like the number one
Yes.
thing in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like so 연탄 gas is like the black coal that in Korea you used to heat.
It used to heat. Yeah, and it comes up from the floor.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff,
people in Korea will sit in the like this is how they off themselves. I mean, sorry, TMI, but in the car, close up
Mhm.
the window, and they just turn that up.
It just lulls you to sleep, and then
That Korean
yeah.
actor did that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it still goes on, and so
It still goes on, but anyways, yeah, I still cannot be like too relaxed about
yeah.
AC. At
Now
night.
you've
I mean,
unlocked a fear in me. I didn't even know. I thought it was just because the fan was above the bed, but you're saying
I think
it's an air
it was always
circulation.
any fan
Yeah.
because I've only had a ceiling fan in one of our houses.
It must be like like that whole concept of don't walk around with your hair wet. You're gonna
Yes.
catch
Yeah,
a cold.
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of
That
like
kind of
thing. And
stuff.
science has
Yes.
proven that's not true.
Yes,
But we still follow by that
Right.
logic that is not logic. But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, like yesterday, totally felt like
Oh yeah. What did you guys
summer.
do? You guys
well,
are
the kids are still in school.
Right.
And they have 2 more days, but I've been in this, it's definitely we're in summer mode.
Yeah.
And we've started going to the beach club, to
Nice.
the lake, and
community
that's probably,
pool.
yeah, that's probably where we'll spend most of our summer.
Mhm.
Yeah, and every time summer comes around, I'm reminded, one, this podcast started in the summer. Like we launched
Yes,
it
we
3 summers
did.
ago.
Wow.
And
This
I'm,
is our
I'm just
third
always,
summer?
yeah.
Wow.
And for a lot of people, it's like, Christmas, New Year's feels like the start of the year, but not for me. I feel like it's summer is like the start of a new year. Like the kids are done with school,
yes.
they've completed 1 year, and then
And then we have to get our, full battery charge ready to go.
yeah,
This is where we start
yeah,
because now the kids are at home.
Uh-huh.
And what are we going to do with them? We have to make,
chauffeur.
yeah, we have to make all the plans
Mhm.
because God forbid they can't be left alone
Yes.
because it'll just be video games.
Well, also like every summer they're 1 year older.
Yeah.
And the dynamics change.
Yes.
And but then you have to anticipate that 6 months before when you have to sign them up for summer camps.
Right, because it's going to get all filled up if
Yeah.
you don't do it quick enough.
But you're like, will they want to be scheduled? Will they want to be more scheduled or less scheduled? And what kind of mind space will I be in?
Yeah, do you want to be scheduled
Yeah.
or less scheduled?
And I don't. I want to be less scheduled. But
Yes. Same.
So we're doing like, if it was 5 or 6 camps in previous summers, this year it's like just 2 or 3. So we've
Wow.
really reduced, and it'll kind of be an experiment to see how they handle the unstructured weeks.
I just realized I've been unstructured all this time. I do not
Yeah.
pre-sign up for anything.
Yeah.
Even though I know
Uh-huh.
that it gets all filled up, and then I
Mhm.
do have regrets at times, but I can't plan for life. I mean, you're always like, Ellen, you double book.
Well, you double booked Gavin's graduation.
I am live by the week kind of
So
person.
I have to know how this happened.
Okay.
Like, how did you find out that graduation was yesterday?
So I thought
When, how?
graduation. I don't understand this. Okay. I thought graduation was last day.
Yeah. Well, that's a
I
fair
swear
assumption.
to God, it used to be that way for us. Well, maybe I'm
Yeah.
old. I don't know. I
Yeah.
always assume
Mhm.
graduation, because what's the point of doing graduation and then going back to school? I
Yeah,
don't get it.
administrative stuff, clean out your
Right.
locker, bring
And
home your stuff.
Sawyer's, so okay, both my son's last day is today,
Mhm.
but each of them
Mhm.
have different graduation dates.
Yeah.
And Sawyer's was last
Uh-huh.
week, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, and then Gavin's was yesterday.
Mhm. But that worked out for you, because if they were on the same day, you can't be in 2 places at once. So they
Okay.
usually stagger, right?
Okay.
The different
Okay, so there's the
elementary
logic
school,
there.
middle school, yeah.
Okay, so yes. And each of them went to the others.
Yes.
So, okay, that worked out. But yeah, I think it's 8th grade graduation, all right?
Which does seem a little bit
I'm like, I don't even fucking remember having an 8th
5th
grade
grade is
graduation.
huge.
Yeah.
And then high school, obviously, is the graduation. But 8th grade is like a little blip. I didn't have an 8th grade graduation, because
No, 8th
I went
grade
to
was
a
more.
junior high school. So it was like 6 years
Oh,
and no
okay.
graduation.
Well, that's the thing. I don't even think the elementary school graduation is a real grad. You're just gonna continue school under my roof. So
Right.
how is that even a fucking graduation?
Right.
So I didn't even understand the big deal about
Yeah.
it. And then I don't understand. And the 8th grade, it was a bigger deal than the elementary school. Like
Mhm.
the
You know what I don't think is a big deal?
what?
Pre-K graduation.
All of it. All
Kindergarten
of it.
graduation.
All of it.
I mean, maybe I'm bitter because my kids didn't get any of that.
Oh.
But I'm like, that's not a graduation.
I don't get it. I mean, high school. That's the only one I can remember for myself
Mhm.
where I think my parents were there.
Yeah.
But that's it. I do not remember. But then again, if you talk to Donis, my husband, he's like, oh, 8th grade graduation was such a big deal to me. It was like life-changing.
Wow.
That's when he determined that he was no longer be known as the crybaby in the family, and that he was going to step up
Wow.
and in high school make a mark for himself. And he became
Mm.
valedictorian and blah, blah,
Wow.
blah, blah.
It was
So,
very,
It was life-changing. It was
yeah,
a turning point.
momentous time.
Which
Yes.
I'm like, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how it happened. I assumed that it would be today.
Yeah.
They were like, no, it's Monday. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, Monday. And then I had said, me and Jane and Tan, our
Our food critic. Yes.
Seattle food critic, we're going to go out to lunch. And then I realized, wait, Monday. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, by the way.
No, that is totally fine.
It would have been so okay if you guys went.
No, honestly, yesterday at 11 o'clock, well, I mean, 3's better. To have 3 of us go together and
Yeah.
enjoy a meal is better than 2, I think. That triangulation is good.
Yeah, it's a good flow
yes.
of
Yes, but I was happy that 11 a.m. yesterday, when it was already 84 degrees,
that's true.
we weren't going to eat
Right.
teji
It was so fucking hot.
Not to mention, I mean, I heard that it wasn't that crazy here, but not to mention, I didn't want to drive into World Cup traffic downtown.
That's right, because it was
Yeah.
actually at that time.
Yeah, so I kind of sent that reminder text to you guys, hey, are we
thank
doing
God.
this I think I said, are we braving this tomorrow? As a way to
Yes.
say, 1, are we braving the hot soup? And 2, are we braving the traffic
Yeah.
to come down and eat? So
See, I
we'll
didn't
try
even think
it-
about
we'll try
all
it
those
next week,
details.
yeah.
I just felt so bad. I was like,
No,
fuck.
no.
I fucked up so bad. But it was the universe.
Yeah.
it would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Cause yeah. And not only that, it was at that time, the World Cup.
Yes,
Yeah. So
yes. But it was a hot day on Sunday too, and we were dining right across the street from that restaurant. We were trying to
oh
go to Busanjang, which is the new 돼지국밥 pork rice soup place
yes.
in Capitol Hill, and we were dining across the street, and it's a hot day Sunday, and there was a line outside of Busanjang the entire time we were dining.
Wow.
And I was like, these
That's
guys are, I mean, it is a very
crazy.
Korean thing to eat hot soup on a hot day, right? Because
Yeah.
Koreans like you purge out the heat from your body. But
Man. I would love to tell our Korean
yeah.
tour guide this because when we went to Busan,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, I hate 국밥.
Oh,
I hate 돼지국밥. She's
why does she not like 돼지? I've actually never had 돼지국밥 in my life.
she just personally thought it was so mid.
Okay.
So she was like, you guys should go have it.
Mm.
It's what Busan's
Yeah,
known
it's
for,
Busan,
but
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Okay.
And I think she's become more yache person,
Oh,
vegetarian.
yeah, that makes sense.
So she's like, I really and she's fine with beef.
yeah.
But like, yeah, the pork does. If you don't like the kind of fattiness of pork,
Mhm.
which is what makes it amazing,
Yeah.
but 느끼해, like
yeah.
greasy for you, she was like, like
Is it 느끼해 though?
I don't
Is
think
it
so.
greasy? Because I don't think so. Because it's like made with
I
pork
think it's more
bones and-
설렁탕 style,
Yes,
which I
yes.
really love.
What I don't like is 감자탕.
I love 감자탕.
We had a really 감자탕 is like another pork stew, Korean pork stew, but there's like potato in it, and it's
And
like
just
spicy.
like giant bones of
yeah,
pork.
and all kinds of.
You don't like
bones.
감자탕 with the 깻잎 on the?
Okay, I like the 깻잎, but it gave me major ick when we had it in Korea in February. Because
Really?
the bones were too. They were just boning.
Yeah,
too
they
much.
were.
Like,
It's like
just like
it's all bones. It does feel like
Huge
and
pot
then you have
and-
to like you have
Yeah.
to tear apart the pieces that are all collected on this
I
bone
just
piece.
couldn't because Ellen, I felt like it was like a archaeological dig.
Yeah,
like
it
there
fe-
were too many different kinds of bones.
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I
It
just,
feels
I
like
can't.
what's
the
that?
spine? Blah, blah, blah.
What's
yeah.
that Lion King?
Yes.
boar. It's like his face is in there.
Yes,
It just
totally.
you're- and you're
then I have a distinct memory of like I was getting tongs to put more in my bowl, and then I picked up what was a piece of meat, but then I saw like a tendon or a tube of some sort come out of a hole in a bone, and I freaked out.
oh
It was too
yeah.
much.
And then like there is an element of it. They have so much stuff in 감자탕,
Yeah.
and I think also the bones start breaking off a little bit,
Yeah.
so you do get like
Kinda
little
gritty.
pieces of grittiness
Yeah.
to the. So yeah, Adonis is not a fan,
Yeah.
but I've had good 감자탕 that I really like.
I think there is good 감자탕 out there, but more like individual servings, like at a restaurant. Like when we ate it, like the Korean style, with like the big jeongol in the middle.
Oh, I did.
I was like, oh, I don't like
I
that.
did have the best one in Seongsu-dong, and they still. So I remember how I went 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and this guy took me to the famous one in
Yeah.
Seongsu-dong, and there's a line out the door,
Uh-huh.
right? And then I went back
Uh-huh.
recently, and there was still a line out the door, so that place was still
Oh,
popping.
wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
But the women
Yeah.
that work there like come and kind of help
Yeah.
with the serving of it, so
Uh-huh.
I think that was nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But what camps have you signed up for
camps.
this summer? You said just 2.
Bennett is doing a couple of orchestra camps, like through the school.
Oh,
And then he's doing a camp with NOAA, which is the National Oceanic Atmospheric, like
oh,
they
wow.
are, NOAA,
You're so smart.
NOAA.
Yeah.
But it's like an environmental sciences camp
Oh,
that he
that's so
was
good.
excited about. And then we're going to LA in July because he's doing a sleepaway camp at UCLA.
Wow.
Which is my alma mater. Ben and I both went to UCLA, but he's going with my best friend's son,
Oh.
who they only get to see each other a couple times a year. So we thought this would be a fun treat for them.
That's so nice.
They get to sleep in the dorms,
You're
eat
so
in the dining
thought out.
halls.
That kind of shit takes planning. So you did that.
That was not on me. It was like my friend who's like a planner. And she
nice.
was like, let's send the kids to this.
That's
So,
also smart.
yeah.
Write off another parent
totally.
that's doing the planning.
Yes.
Piggyback that shit.
Yes.
When I see an opportunity, I also do that. Like, oh, me too. So, yeah.
Tacking on is probably the easiest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not doing anything ambitious like tent camping or all those things that every spring we're like, maybe we should do that this year.
I know
Well,
we're
that's not
going
happening.
camping, but that's not on me.
Okay.
Adonis does the whole
So
thing,
that's
and I'm
great.
like, I he just loves camping,
Yeah.
so that's his little.
Yeah.
That I don't know why he loves it. There's so much preparation. Whatever, he does
There
it
I
all.
can understand why people like it. There's a certain, you know,
I'm always like, we could just make a tent in the backyard.
charm. See? I mean, we do that
That's what I would do.
very frequently. So I don't want to leave the backyard
Yeah,
because I'm like,
just let the kids sleep in the backyard. Why do we have to leave
I like doing the
anywhere?
walkie-talkie from the kitchen to the tent, and then, yeah, last time when we were, like, dog sitting, we had, like, both dogs like, dogs freaked out. They, like, peed. They're like, what is going on?" They were, like, in a tent, and they were, like, zipped up in
Yeah,
there, and
yeah.
but the kids, you know, it's all, like, romanticized in their minds.
Speaking of
Um,
dogs, let me just
yeah,
add this little. I've been. I should have sent you the text, but I forgot. I had a friend.
yeah,
Actually, this dog looked. Well, I haven't seen Momo recently, but when my friend sent me this picture,
yeah,
it reminded me of Momo
okay.
because I think the coloring's more like
Yeah,
Momo than
she's like a
Chopper.
brown
Yeah, yeah,
brownie
light,
white.
light.
Yeah, light.
And then my friend, who is a dog lover, animal lover, she's rescued so many dogs over the years. She texts me, "Hey, I know you already have a Shih Tzu."
Mm-mm.
She's
No
already
sense in
saying,
starting like
Jane
that.
already knows. She's like,
No.
"But there's this poor Shih Tzu.
Mm,
Maybe you'd like
mm-mm.
another." And I texted her back, Adonis would divorce me.
Yeah.
Like
But, I mean, it actually would be fantastic for the Shih Tzu, but fantastic for Chopper.
I don't know because my experience. Remember, I had two Shih Tzus
Uh-huh.
before.
Yes.
So we had one dog to
Uh-huh.
start with,
Uh-huh.
Pogi. He was very joyful.
Mhm.
And then we brought in our second dog because someone asked, "Can you take in another Shih Tzu?"
Okay.
We took her in. And then through that process, I mean, of course, Pogi became older
Mhm.
anyway. So he lost the spirit. I mean, of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
there's the puppy spirit.
Sure.
And then that dies down when you're getting
Yeah.
older. But I think he resented Chanel coming into our lives.
Okay.
Even though they sleep on each other and it was cute. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so cute. But I think Pogi resented that
Mhm.
he was no longer the center of our universe. And
Okay.
then that's when he started biting people.
Interesting.
So I don't think that he loved her that much.
Yeah.
Even though at times, and out of the blue, they would be like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah,"
Yeah.
like couple
Yes,
squabbling.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
anyway, so my friend texted me like, "How about?" And I was like, "No,
No.
like I'm sorry,
No.
like we've done this before
No.
and we can't do it again." Also, I don't even think that Adonis has warmed up to Chopper. He
Mhm.
never holds him. He
Mhm.
never. Uh, he does. This morning,
Yeah.
so this morning we're at the entryway and he goes, "What's that?" And he points to like a splatter, right?
Mhm.
He's
A
just
splatter, a mysterious
yeah,
splatter.
he's like, and he doesn't clean it up. He goes,
Yeah.
"Hey, I think it's that dog." "You mean our dog?"
Yeah.
"It's the dog."
It's the dog.
Now he just goes everywhere. And I'm like, but I looked at it and I was like, is it though? And I went
Uh,
and wiped it with the
sure
paper
enough.
towel. It's not.
Oh, okay.
It was not.
What
It was
is
just
it?
water. And
Okay.
and then I remembered there was I had an ice bag
Okay.
sitting there
Okay.
yesterday and it was
Yeah.
dripping
Uh-huh.
out. I was like, that's the and it was clear, right?
Okay.
I'm like, I can tell a dog
Yeah.
pee.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
seasoned we are.
Yeah.
But also when you wipe it, you can immediately see the yellow.
Yes.
Gross. But when I wiped it, it was clear. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is not. And then I
Yeah.
smelled it. I was like, this is
It's
not.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow. But you had to point me to it because you couldn't yourself see if it was dog pee. And he did that face like,
Mhm.
I wasn't the one that brought the dog in.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I resent
Mhm.
that you still do not love our dog.
Mhm.
And he's like, what are you talking about? But he doesn't.
Yeah.
He never picks him up.
Yeah.
He never, when I ask him to take out the dog, he's like, fine. He hasn't warmed up to him. It's been a year, Jane. Anyways.
I'm 100% with Adonis. I
I
understand.
know you
I
are,
understand.
but that's, no.
I
Didn't
mean-
you bring the dog into your house?
It was like my lapse in judgment. I had a window where I was taken advantage of. And 3 of the family members said this was a good idea.
You know, we get sold on this wholesome picture.
Mm-hmm.
And also me too. I mean, I've been down this road before, but I also felt guilt because we had the dogs before we had the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And when the kids experienced our first dogs, they were old.
Yeah.
And they were grumpy. And I didn't want that to be the only impression
Uh-huh.
of having a dog.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do right by them by
Yeah.
having a different experience.
Yeah.
And I will say they are having a better experience with Chopper.
Good.
They like,
Yes.
But when I got this text from my friend, I was like, oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I full on, I'm a
Mhm.
terrible person.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take another Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
It looks so sad though, Jane.
I know. I
She
bet
was
they
like-
do. They look very sad
She was
when they're
like-
sad.
The husband's wife is physically falling apart. She's the one that was primary caretaker of the dog, and he's overwhelmed,
Mm-hmm.
and he hasn't been groomed, and
Yeah.
he hasn't been attended to.
It's
Like,
really
don't
hard.
you think Chopper would let? I'm like, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
sorry, no. And I said, this is how cold-hearted I've become. I was like, because she's like, he's gonna go to the shelter. I'm like, you know what? He's gonna get picked up right away. Because they love small dogs.
Uh-huh.
He's not even gonna be there an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
They're gonna get picked up. Like, they're gonna be like, whoa, there's
Uh-huh.
a Shih Tzu in the
Uh-huh,
house.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
I picked him up right away.
Yeah.
And there was before he even got put on the
Mhm.
full, he wasn't even there.
Yeah. He wasn't even listed.
Yeah, he was
There's no record.
gone with the wind.
Gone with the wind.
Yeah.
I opened up my messages today because it's mine and Ben's anniversary.
Yes.
and
Congratulations.
Thank
How many
you.
years?
It's been 14 years.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Marriage?
Marriage.
Yeah.
Which seems short and long.
Wait, what year did you
weirdly.
get married?
2012.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I opened the messages because I had my parents were like, happy anniversary and stuff. And in the response field, somehow the microphone must have been on because it said bad dog. But bad dog.
You did the voice too.
Yes, it must have. It must have triggered my microphone. Bad dog was the last thing I remember saying last night. Last night before I went to sleep, the last thing I said was bad dog because Ben and I were downstairs watching TV, and then I heard aggressive digging and digging and digging.
That Chopper does that too.
And they're dogs. They do that, but where the sound was coming from, I'm like, that's coming from near my bed. I know it,
Oh,
right?
hell no.
And she is not allowed in my room because I'm like,
Yep.
I'm sorry, but my
Yep.
room is the last place
Yeah,
you're gonna
that's your
come
paradise.
and have accidents.
That's your
and
oasis.
No.
Yep.
Like
That's
you
your
have your
sacred.
space, we all have our space. And Momo's bed is in Ruby's room, right? So it's
Yeah.
just across the hall. But what I don't know what it is about dogs or Shih Tzus, they always go where they're not allowed.
Yep.
And the door was open. The light in my room was off. The door was closed, like closing. There was only maybe open 4 inches. And we're about to go to bed, and I'm hearing the digging. I'm walking up the stairs. I'm like, Momo, stop. And I open my door, and she comes out stealthily. She already knows she's guilty. Stealthily, she's walking close to the ground. And then she goes into the kitchen under the dining table and gives me the most sad eyes. And I'm like, you're not, it's bedtime. You should be in bed.
Yeah.
What are you doing in there? What are you having a ball?
You know she loves you the most, though.
She does.
And that's why she wants to
does.
be there, because she knows that's your space, and she thinks that
I know. And it smells
she's
like
obsessed
me
with
or
you.
whatever. But
yeah.
I'm like,
What did she
wow,
do? Did she do
it's
anything?
a one-way obsession. Did do anything there? No,
Oh,
no.
okay,
But I
then
don't know
good.
what she was digging for. That's a new dig spot.
No,
I'm
she's
just I know
getting
I'm
in
gonna
there
see
to be like,
scratches
I
on
just
the
want
hardwood.
more of Jane, and she won't actually hold me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's what she's doing.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last thing that I said and my phone caught it was bad dog.
and your family's like, is she talking about Ben?
Yeah.
No.
But thankfully, it hadn't sent. It was just
Yeah.
in the
Oh.
field. Yeah, and but it was just funny.
I told Adonis, I'm like, I pulled up the wiped
Yeah,
paper towel, and I was like, really?
yeah,
You can't see that this is not dog food?
Uh-huh.
This is how much you think this is not your
Uh-huh,
dog. This is
uh-huh.
our dog. And he's like,
yeah. So he never takes Chopper out, or does he feed
No,
him,
that's not
or
fair.
yeah.
I say, but I
Okay.
have to say it. He
Yes.
never
Yeah.
volunteers. And while I was gone, he took Chopper to
Yeah.
work. So
Oh.
Chopper's registered so that he's with
Yeah.
him, but I
Uh-huh.
can tell he's
Yeah.
not into it.
Yeah.
And he keeps his car pristine.
Mhm.
My car is a hot mess all
Mhm.
the time. So but gas has been
Yeah.
so expensive and he has an
Yes.
electric car, so I took it while he was out of town.
Mhm.
And I knew he was going to judge me,
Mhm.
and I meant to clean the car before he got
Yeah.
back, but I didn't have time, whatever. So we're in the car and he goes, "Hey, what is that, you think?" This is how
What is
Adonis,
that, you think? Yeah.
he's like, "Have you noticed?"
Mhm.
This is how annoying Adonis is. He won't directly say, like, "What is this?" Like,
Mhm.
"Hey, what happened here?"
Mhm.
He was like, "Hey, do
What
you
do you
notice
think
the
that?
splatter
Yeah.
around my, that mid, like,
Mhm. The
car
console,
compartment?"
uh-huh.
Yeah, the console. And there's like little, like, splattery,
Okay.
rain, not
Okay.
rain,
Water
water marks.
droplets,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
watermarks.
And he's like, "What do you think that
Yeah.
is?" It's so fucking annoying, right? Because he
Yeah.
knows I use the car.
Yeah.
He's asking me, putting me on the spot. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, I meant to clean the car before
Uh-huh.
you came. I knew you were gonna do this.
Mhm.
Do the whole inspector
Yeah.
fucking, gadget up in
Yeah.
here
But
with
he doesn't
the."
drive your car, so what does it matter?
No, this is his car
Oh, because
because
you
I
were
drove
driving
it.
it.
Yeah. So
Yes.
he's judging me
Got
now.
it. Got it. Got
And
it.
Jane, to
Mm.
avoid this discourse, I
Mhm.
was gonna clean it up, but I
Yeah.
fucking it slipped my mind.
Yeah.
And so here we are, sitting in the car. He's like, what do you think this is?" I'm like, "I don't know. I mean,
You should be like, "What do you think it is?"
so I sniffed it
Uh-huh.
because I'm a hot mess. Coffee is usually
Uh-huh.
the culprit.
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, it's not coffee. I don't smell it." And then I'm thinking, like, I don't know. I actually haven't been drinking in your car
Mhm.
because I know this kind of situation would come up with you.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what I think it is? I think it was Chopper because he's like,
Yeah, drool. Yeah.
and it probably splattered. And
Oh,
he's
gonna
like,
love that. Yeah.
so Adonis is like, "So Chopper was in my
Beautiful.
car?" I'm like, "Well, how the fuck else would I transport him when
Yeah.
I'm using your car?"
Mhm.
And he's like,
Mhm.
"So it was that dog?"
Mhm.
I'm like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, bitch. It was that dog."
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know
That
if
dog.
it was that dog.
Yeah.
He's like, he never picks him up. Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm willing to live with it.
Yeah.
I still think he's a good dog ish.
Mhm.
Yeah, but part of the summer routine
Yeah.
will be to get the dog. I mean, the boys, that's going to be their obviously daily routine.
Yeah.
That's
Good. I love it.
That's
That's what I'm looking forward to, is I no longer have to do
I
the
may
afternoon
even
walks.
I may even teach them how to wash the dog because currently
Uh-huh.
I'm the only one.
I'm the only one that does the baths.
Exactly. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this.
Mhm.
Like, this is your dog too.
Mhm.
Adonis, I don't think that's gonna be a sell that works, but that's dog caring.
Mhm.
I think I will threaten every day. Like, if you don't take care
Yeah.
of this dog, there's plenty of people that want
Yeah.
this dog.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be one of our routines. Oh, Wild Waves.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
closing.
last
Yeah.
season.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna milk that pass that
Okay.
Adonis got. So I don't know. We might live there.
Okay.
I might just be like, go. I don't know.
Yeah.
We might take different friends because they all get friend passes and whatnot.
Yeah.
But as far as activities go, I don't even know if I'll sign them up for tennis because it costs,
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
so fucking like not as dedicated as I would like
Mhm.
them to be.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we've got nothing planned.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not doing Hawaii this summer?
it'll be very short.
Okay.
We're very pretty much here. It'll be in
Mhm.
August, but it'll
Mhm.
be, I think, very short. Oh, and I just found out. I'm so annoyed. Adonis is getting sent to Mexico
For work?
for work,
Uh-huh.
and so that means, so I suggested
Summer
like,
solo
oh
parenting.
yeah,
Oof.
but I was like, you know what? Why don't we all go? He's like, no.
But I think you should go to Hawaii when he's in Mexico.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, but flight. So fucking expensive.
But I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's easier. Like when Ben is out, like I also want to be out. So this weekend, Father's Day weekend, he's going on a golf trip, and I was
Oh,
like, so
so what are
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
take the kids and go to a hotel.
Oh,
Yeah, and
nice.
just stay there
Nice.
and
I
have
like
them
that. Like
swim and
Seattle Hotel? Where are you
yeah,
going?
Anderson School in Bothell, McMinimans. It's
Oh,
like a family
you're
nostalgic
smart.
place.
I need to.
Yeah.
See, that's the benefit of being a planner.
It didn't take that much planning. I think
I
I
know,
booked it
but
like
like
2
I
weeks
don't even
ago.
think that far. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I just roll off bed. I'm like, go outside,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
yeah.
but like you,
Uh-huh.
I think we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
We are, we're just gonna
Do less.
do less.
Yeah.
Say less,
Mhm.
do less.
Mhm.
I plan to just,
Mhm.
yeah. But already, I feel like I'm doing too much
No, I know. I know.
because,
There's so many social things, and it's like this is a time where you have to see everybody that you said you would get together with but never did.
yeah. And already today, Gavin's last day of school, he texts
Mhm.
me from school, my friends want to go to escape room.
Uh-huh.
So who's going to take you there?
Yeah.
Who's going to,
Yeah, and you have to stay with them.
I have to pick them up
Or
from
you
the mall.
okay.
Luckily, our little network of moms we're good at
Yeah.
like taking turns. So she's going to take them,
Yeah.
drop them off, and then I'm supposed to pick them up.
Well, tomorrow's the last day of school for my kids,
Yeah.
and they get. Do your kids have early release on the last day?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so annoying too. Um,
So I had to tell, because again, I forgot that it's an early
mhm.
release, and I agreed for us, and I
Oh,
knew
right,
you would
right.
give me so
Oh
much
my
shit if
gosh,
I
yeah.
was like,
Are they okay?
actually, no. So,
Okay.
so Gavin's gone off with his
Okay.
friends after school because
Perfect.
his friends live right next to the school, so they
Mhm.
can walk over to their house,
Perfect.
and then the mom
Yeah.
will take them to this escape room that they came
Uh-huh.
up with, and then Sawyer, then
Mhm.
is being picked up by his grandmother.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, can you make Sawyer feel special?
Mm.
Because he's going to be like, what the fuck? I don't get to do
Mm.
anything.
Mhm.
So Sawyer is fancy smancy
Uh-huh.
pants. So I asked her to take him to a nice Mexican restaurant. When I was like, Sawyer, would you like to go to a nice
Yeah.
restaurant with your grandma? And he goes, I don't know. And then he was like, I mean, if you want me to. That usually means
Mhm.
sure. So
Yeah.
I sent her the
That's
address.
sweet.
I said,
Yeah.
go out on a lunch date
Yeah.
together. I will pay for the meal when
Mhm.
you come back. And she was like, okay.
Ugh, that's
So
sweet.
yeah, I just have to, it's just for me, it's fly off the pants.
Mhm.
Is that a saying?
Yeah, fly by the seat of your pants.
Yeah, whatever white people say. So that kind of situation.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to lower the
Lower the
bar.
bar.
Lower the bar.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
deserve no
Mhm.
expectations.
Yeah. Lower it, period.
Yeah.
But
There's
lower
the
it
book
even
Great
more for summer.
Expectations, Low Expectations.
Yes.
That's where we're going to be
Okay.
at.
I'm with you.
We're already tired
I
before the
know.
summer has even started.
Oy.